I'm Mike.
I'm Mary.
Welcome to day 2 of our Building Character unit. This month is all about karma. Just like the title says, do bad things will come.
Right. Karma is the spiritual idea that if you do good things, the universe will reward you. But if you do bad things, then bad things will come to find you too.
In other words, what goes around comes around. The story which we began reading yesterday was about a businessman who was bitten by a dog on his way to work. This made the man angry. So when he got to work, he started yelling at his staff.
That's right. These people then yelled at their staff, and soon everyone in the company was in a bad mood.
Finally, the most junior employee, who had no one to yell at, went home feeling angry. Well, let's start reading our story to find out what happens next.
At home, that employee saw his wife. He got angry at her. Now she was upset. The wife found her son, and she got angry at him. The son was upset then. He went out to the yard. There he saw a dog.
Explanation 1.
The first sentence tells us, at home, that employee saw his wife. Uh-oh, I hope he doesn't start yelling at her. But he probably will. First, though, let's check out the word wife, because it is our first new vocabulary word for today. Wife. Wife. This is a noun. When two people get married, that means they, hopefully, join together for life. Well, if one of those people happens to be a woman, she would be the wife in the relationship. A wife is simply a married woman. The man would be called the husband. Husband and wife. For example, Jerry's wife is a busy doctor, so he usually stays home to take care of their children.
Jerry 的妻子是一位忙碌的医师，所以通常都是他待在家照顾小孩。Wife， 妻子、太太，这是一个名词。妻子叫做 wife， 那丈夫就是 husband。丈夫跟妻子结婚应该甜蜜蜜的，所以我们有时候会看到The man kissed his wife sweetly on the forehead. The man kissed his wife sweetly on the forehead. 那个男人在他的妻子额头上甜蜜地亲了一下，哇，想到就很幸福哦。但是有时候我们在电视电影里看到的情节可能就没有这么甜蜜了。例如 The man left his wife and married another woman. The man left his wife and married another woman. 那个男人离开了他的妻子，娶了另外一个女人，这种情节真的会让人很生气。还是看回文章好了。刚刚说到那名员工回到家以后，看到他的太太。So what did the angry employee do when he saw his wife? We read, he got angry at her.
I knew it.
That's right. And then it also says, now she was upset. Great, so everyone is upset at this point.
Everyone? Not quite. This husband and wife have a son. No prizes for guessing who will get yelled at next. It says the wife found her son and she got angry at him. The son was upset then. Okay, now everyone should be upset. We have reached 100% bad mood. But here's something to put you in a good mood, our question of the day. The question is, where did the son go?
Well, he went out to the yard. He went out to the yard. And we also read, there he saw a dog.
And before our break, we have another new word. That word is yard. 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 This is a noun. A yard is a small area of land either in front of or behind a house. Yards are usually covered in grass, and there might be an area with plants or flowers, a garden, on the edge of the yard. People can sit in their yard to relax or maybe have a barbecue with their friends. Kids also like to play in the yard. It's like your own little mini park. For example, every weekend during the summer, Carl cuts the grass in his yard.
夏天的每个周末 ，Carl 都会在他的院子里修剪草地。Yard， 庭院是名词，在城市里院子可能比较少见，但在地比较大的乡间啊，我们可能就会看到家家户户都有自己的院子。例如 ，May likes to play in her grandparents' yard. May likes to play in her grandparents' yard. May 很喜欢在她祖父母的院子里玩耍。那院子也是有分前院跟后院的哦。前院叫做 front yard， 而后院则是 backyard。来看一个例句 ：Our dog dug a hole in the backyard. Our dog dug a hole in the backyard. 我们的狗在后院挖了一个洞。那在文章里啊，被迁怒到的儿子很不高兴，往外走到院子里，在哪里啊？他看到一只狗。
刚刚的课文说到 ，He went out to the yard， 儿子往外走到了院子里。那这个句子当中有我们今天的第一个文法重点 ，Somebody goes out to place。那我们现在就来请 Daphne 老师帮我们讲解这个文法重点。Somebody goes out to place 意思是某人出去到某地 ，go out 是动词片语出去的意思，后方再以地方介系词 to 去引出外出的地点。例如 ，The socialite goes out to the department store every day。这位社交名媛每天都出门去百货公司。
Okay, it's break time now.
Please come back soon and we will continue this tale of bad karma. Until then, be good.
The son was still upset, so he hit the dog with a rock. It ran away in pain. That same dog bit the businessman that morning. It did a bad thing, so a bad thing came for it. The same thing can happen to us.
Explanation 2.
Welcome back, everyone. We are finishing off the building character unit, and our story is coming to an end. Before the break, we had an angry boy who had just been yelled at by his mother going out to the yard where he saw a dog. I'm a little afraid to ask, but tell us, Mary, what happens next?
Well, we read, the son was still upset. So he hit the dog with a rock. Hey, he shouldn't be doing that.
No, he definitely shouldn't. Being cruel to animals is never okay. And it could end up with the boy getting arrested by the police. We have another new word to talk about here. That word is rock. 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 It's a noun. A rock is a hard piece of the earth. Rocks are similar to stones, and they are both made of minerals from the ground that have been made into small pieces. This is what we call a rock. Rocks can be used for all sorts of reasons, from making roads to building walls, and they can be found on the ground almost anywhere. For example, it took 5 strong men to dig up and carry the big rock away.
整整5个强壮的男人合力，才把这颗大石头挖起来搬走。Rock， 石头，这是名词。Rock 跟刚刚麦克老师说到的 stone 都是指石头，但通常 rock 的体积会比较大一点，指岩石，而 stone 的体积较小，指一般路上看到的小石头。例如 ，There's a rock in the middle of the road. There's a rock in the middle of the road. 在路的中间有一块石头，这样可能车子在开过去的时候就得要绕一下咯。另外，我们平常说到的攀岩，就是用 rock 这个字来表达哦。例如 ，Dad and I are going rock climbing this weekend. Dad and I are going rock climbing this weekend. 爸爸和我这个周末要去攀岩。那刚刚在文章里啊，小男孩则是拿了一颗石头丢那只狗。So, after the boy hit the dog with the rock, we read, it ran away in pain. Yes, that's what happens when you attack an animal that can't defend itself.
Yes, well, next we read, that same dog bit the businessman that morning. Aha, I see. And same is the final new word we have for you. Same. Same. It's an adjective. Something that is the same is exactly like another thing. You can't see a difference between them because there probably isn't a difference between them. They are equal in every way. For example, all of the players on the soccer team were wearing the same color shirt.
这支足球队的所有球员都穿相同颜色的衬衫。Same, same. 相同的就是形容词。我们在买东西啊、挑东西的时候会东挑西拣，想找出一个最好的。但其实大多时候啊 ，they are the same, they are the same， 他们是一样的，其实没有什么差。那当我们看到自己和别人用的东西、穿的衣服是一样的时候，可能就会大叫 ，Hey, I have the same T-shirt with you. Hey, I have the same T-shirt with you. 哎，我有一件跟你一样的 T-shirt 哎。那这个啊就叫做撞衫啦。他刚刚说到，原来小男孩打的那只狗，就是咬了伤人的那一只狗，是同一只哦。So this is the dog from the first part of the story, the dog that bit the businessman as he was going to work. I think this is where we see the lesson in the story. We read, "It did a bad thing, so a bad thing came for it."
刚刚我们读到课文一个句子 ，It did a bad thing, so a bad thing came for it. 他做了坏事，所以坏事降临在他身上，他自食恶果。好，这边有一个文法重点 ，something comes for somebody。那我们来看它的文法解析吧。
Something comes for somebody 意思是某事降临在某人身上，例如。Bad karma came for the evil queen. 邪恶的皇后自食恶果。此外 ，something happens to somebody 意思是某事发生在某人身上。Happen 是不及物动词发生的意思。例如 ，Good luck happens to good guys. 好人有好报。
And we finish off with, the same thing can happen to us. Okay, so the dog bit the businessman. And this ended up with the dog being attacked by a boy with a rock. Except the dog is an animal, and all of the other characters in the story are people. Dogs rarely bite people for no reason, and more to the point, people should be able to control their actions and their emotions and not hurt animals just because they feel angry about something. It's not the animal's fault. But anyway, it's not nice to be mean to people, and yes, maybe if you do bad things will happen to you. But don't hit dogs with rocks. That's never okay.
没错，用石头丢狗这个举动啊是不对的，就和麦克老师说的一样。虽然事情的起因是因为那只狗咬人，但我们人类是有办法控制自己的行为的哦。所以不要像故事中的角色们乱将脾气发泄到他人身上，要友善的对待其他的人事物才会比较好哦。而做坏事，你自己也可能会自食恶果。那我们今天的课程告一段落。Alright, folks, we hope you learned something from this lesson, and we will see you next month with more building character. Bye bye.
Do bad things will come.
At home, that employee saw his wife. He got angry at her. Now she was upset. The wife found her son, and she got angry at him. The son was upset then. He went out to the yard. There he saw a dog. The son was still upset, so he hit the dog with a rock. It ran away in pain. That same dog bit the businessman that morning. It did a bad thing, so a bad thing came for it. The same thing can happen to us.
找不到你要的东西，问店员就对了。 来学询问店员的实用句型。今天我们要介绍的实用句型是
欢迎收看就爱讲英文，
我是悠悠，
我是季安。
在这个超市购物的时候呢，这个每个物品它都有分门别类，像比较大那种购物商场，比如说好差多，
对
啊，或什么加差福，对对对，所以你要开口问店员啊，比较快，不然你要找死。我跟你说，
店员哈，店员的英文叫 shop clerk，shop clerk，OK，就是这个店里面帮忙的人都可以啦，你也可以说 shop assistant。
可是像我们比如想买一些培根牛奶，那你要怎么去问这个店员？
直接
做早餐啊？
说 Excuse me。Can you please tell me where I can find 什么东西？你刚刚说什么？牛奶。
牛奶跟培根。
Excuse me, could you please tell me where I can find milk?
Excuse me, can you please tell me where I can find milk?
还有培根吗？
培根。
And bacon.
And bacon.
对，好，那你就说 Can you please tell me where I can find 某个东西？
每个东西。OK。那还有没有别的说法？
有啊有啊，你可以直接。就不用那边
直接讲了吧
Could you please tell me？ 不用，你就直接说 I want some bacon。
I want some bacon。
哦，或者是 I would like。I'd like some bacon。好，就这样，我想要买这个东西。
那店员会怎么回答呢？
在哪一区？那边哈。You will find it in the dairy section。Oh,
you will find it in the dairy section。
在乳制品那边，你要牛奶，好，在那边。You will find it in the dairy section。
这个很重要，乳制品
dairy。OK。
对。那有没有别的说法呢？
如果这个量贩店很大的话呢，有时候它就是会分区，对不对？第一区、第二区、第三区啦，然后上面会写一个数字啊，等等这样。好，那比如说在第一区的第二排走道好了，他会跟你说 That will be in section 1, aisle 2。
That will be in section 1, aisle 2。
section 呢就是一区一区的哈，就是什么什么区 ，OK？ 那 aisle 就是走道。
aisle 就走道。
对，那他可能
直接讲嘛。
对他也不用这么 That will be in， 不用，就直接他可能很忙，对不对？啊 ，section 1, aisle 2。
哦 ，section 1, aisle 2。
对，直接明了一点 ，OK。
但我觉得这么大型量贩店还不错啦，
对，
因为你知道，就算不买啊，这样逛完一圈也是运动了。
运动。
真的，我们来看今天的
Live action。
Excuse me, can you please tell me where I can find milk?
Of course, you'll find it in the dairy section.
Oh, dairy section. Oh, yeah. I also want some bacon.
Bacon, section 1, aisle 2.
Thanks.
Hello， 大家好，我是 Hanny， 又到我们1分钟的单元喽。那我们今天在 Building Character 学到了4个单字，先这样1分钟的时间帮大家复习。同学们，您都准备好没？1分钟计时开始。好，第一个单字是妻子、老婆，要怎么说呢？叫做 wife。wife， 它的复数呢是去掉 fe 再加 ves 变成 wives。妻子们、老婆们，台湾是不允许的。OK，Bob met his wife at work。Bob 跟他的老婆是因为工作认识的。好，再看第二单字是庭院，像你的前院、后院、院子，这个字怎么说？叫做 yard。yard 前院 front yard， 后院 backyard。好 ，The dog was digging a hole in the yard。狗狗在庭院里挖了一个洞。再看第三个单字是石头，石头怎么说呢？叫做 rock。The road was blocked by a huge rock。马路被一颗巨大的石头挡住了。再看第4个单字是相同的，用来形容相同的字怎么说呢？叫做 same。same 不是那个人名 Sam 不一样 ，same 就是相同的。Simon and his cousin go to the same school。Simon 跟他表哥念同一间学校。好，太好啦！我们在1分钟之内顺利复习完4个单字了，同学们表现非常棒哦。那回去也要多多复习，多多造句练习。今天的 ABC Interactive English 到此为止，下次见喽，拜拜。